All right, welcome back to Emo Dolls.
Today we're going to be playing Band Mash.
And then after that, we're going to be talking about the quiet things that no one ever knows.
And following that, we're taking someone to scene court. That's right, we are trying for crimes against the scene.
Dun dun
Woo!
dun.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hi,
And
y'all.
Alyssa, you want to tell them what Band Mash is?
So Band Mash is like the old school nostalgic mash, like mansion, apartment, shack, house, but we're doing a band version. We're still doing the whole mansion, apartment, shack, house, but we're going to be doing our topics will be band boyfriends, tour stops, how you're going to get to your tour, who are you co-headlining with, and what is going to be in your craft service snack. Yeah, we're taking it back. So let's start. I will start asking Jess hers first. So what I pick two and she picks two, and then we do all the little number things. Like I'll pick a number for her and then we will exit out and eliminate. So for your band boyfriend,
For
give me
my
your top two band boyfriends.
Ronnie Radke
Shocker.
and Machine Gun Kelly.
So we're doing a
I like
bad boy,
them bad.
bad boy theme. Okay, got it. All right. Give me two for your tour stop.
Um, for my tour stop, we're staying in Boston.
Why is that? Because you don't want to leave your city.
Because I love that dirty water.
Dirty water, and you don't really have to, like, you can Uber there.
Yeah, I can Uber. And then I want to go back to London.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. All righty. How would you like to get to your tour?
Oh, private plane.
Yep.
But on the off chance I'm staying in Boston, a motorcycle.
I feel like, I mean, I really have barely been to Boston, but I feel like there's a lot of potholes and I don't feel like that's safe.
There's so many
But you know
potholes.
what? This is your mash. So we will let you have your motorcycle.
In my dream, there is no potholes.
Okay, so it's just smooth sailing motorcycles.
Yeah,
No free feet pics, sir.
that is not free iMac or MacBook, whatever you are called.
So who would you like your band boyfriend's band to co-headline with?
Oh, something corporate. Absolutely.
Okay,
And
good one.
spill canvas.
Another shocker. All right. And then if you have to pick in your green room, is that what it's called? Backstage? I don't know. Craft service snack, what would your top two be?
Airhead Extremes, which I wish I had some with me today. I'm very sad. And Biscoff cookies.
Oh, good one. Have you tried the Biscoff like little they make like a peanut butter, but it's Biscoff
Oh my
cookie.
God, cookie butter?
Yeah. Have you tried that?
Yeah, I have. It's
Oh,
amazing.
okay. I just saw it the other day at
Oh
the
my
store, so
God,
I didn't
it's
know.
so good. Cookie butter is so good. And then they have the Biscoff. What's that ice cream brand that does like the bars with the chocolate on it that Rachel Bilson did the ads for? They're like fancy.
Dove?
No, it's not Dove, but it kind of looks like Dove. But they have a Biscoff one with white chocolate.
Magnum? No,
Yes.
oh, that is called. I'm like, wait, that's a condom brand.
But I think
But
that's what it's.
I only actually from Spice World, she's like, I'll get you a milk chocolate Magnum.
Yeah,
Remember that? And she's
so
like,
good.
okay. They're like, baby.
We love Spice Girls.
When if we get a chance to quote a Spice Girl or a Spice World,
We're
we're gonna do
we're
it.
quoting it. All right, all right. So moving on. Alyssa, who is your band boyfriend?
I think one of them would be Jared Leto, but usually, I mean, he's kind
So
of
problematic.
so problematic, but I'm like going back to like my so-called
Uh,
lifetimes. Like, what was his name?
Jordan
Jesse.
Catalino.
I almost said Jesse Consopoulos, like Uncle Jesse from Full House, who was another hottie. I'm not gonna lie. That and Ricky
Hey, he's
Ricardo.
aging like fine wine, okay?
Hmm.
All right, so Jared
And
Leto.
then, okay, this is not emo, but like he's really hot. So Sam Hunt.
Okay, all right, all right. Alyssa's going on a
Then
country tour. It's cool.
Yeah, let's like, well, I did hear one time that country is actually farm emo, so makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, A Day to Remember, I heard that the lead singer is putting out a country album, which totally tracks with their new single, which the video dropped.
Ooh, I haven't watched it yet. We'll have
Yeah,
to
me
watch that
neither.
later.
Yes.
All right,
Um,
next
okay.
question.
So where is your tour stop?
London. We're going to London, baby.
We just really want to go back to
I
London.
know, I love it there. My other choice would have to be, I mean, it's like famous, Red Rocks in Colorado.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, I heard the acoustics in that was just like ridiculous.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I heard that's like one why it's so popular, the acoustics and like the actual like natural rock is like mind blowing.
Oh, wow. I want to go there. Okay. So who's co-headlining the tour?
Um, Dashboard.
Shocker.
I know. Just like your man or your boyfriends that you picked. Shocker. And then from first to last, I love
Okay.
them.
Okay. And how are you getting there?
I mean, I'm doing private jet, baby. And
We love a
then
private
my
jet.
second choice would be private tour bus. I like
Okay.
I like private.
You don't want to share it with the band.
No, they're not shitting in my fucking urinal.
This girl, she's like, no porta potties. I need my own private bathroom.
They're not taking a
I
crap
don't
on
want
my
to see
tour
what
bus.
anybody had for lunch. Anyway, what do you have? Speaking of, what are you having for crafts?
Okay. I'm like a hoe for peanut M&Ms, so we're gonna definitely put those on my list.
Okay.
And then I don't know how this would be possible, but I would like some Texas Roadhouse rolls. Just
Well,
saying.
anything's possible when you're on
When
tour,
it's
right?
craft services and you're the band girlfriend, I
Yeah,
better get
anything's
some fucking
possible.
rolls.
Anything's
I think
possible.
that's it.
Okay. All right. So now pick a number 1 through 9. No, not one, because that wouldn't make sense. Pick a number 5 through 9.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 5.
Okay. And I'm gonna go 7.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna just mash this out real quick.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Boop.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. I can't count. Dun, 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 dun. This is funny.
Well, that's interesting.
I love how we're both like, oh, this is funny.
Oh wow. It's gonna be an interesting tour.
Okay.
All right, I'm done when you are.
Okay. I'm almost done.
Okay.
I forgot how to count for a minute.
That's okay. It happens. We're older emos. We haven't done that in a while.
Counting's hard.
You're never gonna have a calculator in your back pocket. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Reveal my life first.
I am gonna reveal your life, and it is it's really interesting. All right, so first of all, you're gonna be in a mansion.
Okay. I
So I
ain't
mean
mad at that.
that's really great, right? And your husband's Buddy Nielsen.
That ain't funny. Actually,
Okay, so you get a private tour bus.
do I get to cheat? Do we have an open relationship? I hope.
Yes, you get a private tour bus though, so you don't have to worry about anybody shitting in your
I'm still
toilet.
living the good life, even if that's my
Yeah, and you
boyfriend.
do get your Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Woo!
Um, and you are going to London.
Oh, my life doesn't suck besides one thing.
However, apparently nobody is co-headlining because Census Fail's playing.
Census Bell's opening for Census Bell.
I'll be there.
That's funny. Okay, I don't completely hate my life, but I'm for sure cheating. Um,
Poor Buddy.
So you just live in a house. It can be like a pretty nice
Can be a
house. We
big
don't
house.
hate that. You your boyfriend is Bert McCracken from The Used.
Oh, I don't hate that.
Okay. You are going to be tour stopping in London with me. Woo!
Oh, well, maybe the
I love
used
that.
and Census Fail will be playing together.
Yes.
I had
So,
the used down for yours.
oh, did you? All right. I guess we'll just hit the after party
So we're
together
on
in
the same
London.
tour, whatever.
That's true. Um, you're gonna get to all your tours by Uber and not a private Uber.
A shared Uber.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing a ride share on Uber.
Fantastic.
You will be co-headlining with Armor for Sleep, and they're fucking awesome.
Okay.
So love
Okay.
that. And
What am
then
I eating?
you'll be eating a lot of oatmeal.
I am such a texture person. I hate oatmeal. I at least put good
Eating a
things
lot of
for you.
oatmeal on your tour.
I put good things. I put brownie brittle in sushi.
I gave you saltines and oatmeal.
She loves me, I swear.
I do. It's just gonna be a very bland diet for you. That's your life. You are welcome.
Hey,
We should
at
always
least I
play
got
band mash.
Bert.
Yeah, Bert's cool, and I fucking the used is fucking awesome. So,
I've
all
seen
right,
the used more in the past year than I have in my whole life.
dude. I went from Protective Dad. I never got to go see the used ever growing up to like I've seen them like 7 times in the past like year and a half. I'm not mad about it, but it's just like weird. I went from zilch to like we're basically besties now, or at
Yeah,
least in my head we are because
I
I'm
know. And it's weird
Delulu.
that like I went to go see them on my birthday because they happened to be playing on my birthday in Boston. But then when we went to London, we saw them on our friend's birthday because
They opened up for Lacey. Oh,
they didn't open up for Lacey. Lacey opened up for them.
I forgot. In my head, they
But I
opened up for
love the
Lacey.
manifestation for
We
Lacey.
are.
But it was two members of Lacey's birthday that night too. So I'm like, what are the odds that the U's played on all our birthdays and ours?
That is true. Then they headlined the cruise, and then they are going to be headlining the cruise again.
That's
So we,
true.
I mean, I'm not mad about it. I love them, so that's fine.
I was listening to them earlier today, so I'm great with that. All right, so we are
So
gonna get
now
we're gonna get a little serious.
we're about to get a little serious, little trigger warning. We're going to be talking about the quiet things that no one ever knows.
So, heads up, we're not going to be naming any names, but
No,
we
we're not going
are
to be doing
naming
all
the
that.
patterns.
So we're going to get real serious.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can be serious. I'm never
Healing
serious.
starts with honesty. We are taking this very seriously
Yeah.
though, because
This topic is very serious. Me
it
in
is.
general is not a serious person.
No, and we had spoiled kind of that last week on our episode that we were going to be taking Jesse Lacey to scene court, not to name drop. We did say we were going to take him to scene court. However, due to conversations with friends and stuff, we realized that that would actually kind of be in bad taste, and it would be much better if we talked about the experiences of the girls in the scene and how we grew up.
Yeah.
Because it's something nobody wants to talk about, but we're here
No,
to
it's
talk about it and
kind of
be the
swept under
voice.
the rug.
Yeah, we want to be a voice for the woman of the scene, and
Yeah.
this is a serious topic. So,
So, do you want to start by sharing an experience that you've had in this subject?
yeah, I mean, right off
Not
the
to put you on the spot,
rip,
but
right off the rip, I can tell you that the first time I was invited into a backstage area, I was only 14 years old. And
I
my
was just crossing the street.
my boyfriend at the time was standing out in the venue when I was taken backstage, and the band who was playing, again, we're not here to name drop, we're not here to talk about any of that. I was just excited. I thought I was going to go meet a band that I loved, and they pretty much were like, are you going to be partying with us? And like hooking up essentially. And
I
when
was
I
gonna say
said
what like partying as in like drugs.
drinking, they offered me a beer and I
I
said,
mean, you're 14,
I
but
was
that,
like,
I
I'm
mean, nothing's
14.
appropriate, but
Right. I was like, I'm 14 years old. And they were like, okay. And then I said something about my boyfriend being out in the venue. And they were like, why are you even in here then?
so
And
they like got nasty with you as
they
soon as
did. They
like
got a little nasty and they
I
straight
hate
kicked
that.
me out of the room because I was not willing to participate in what was going
That's
on.
so fucking gross.
I don't think I ever and they were a big band. And I don't think I ever went willingly to go see them again.
Yeah, it's like a bad taste in your mouth. Like you got kicked out from like the meet and greet type thing because you wouldn't put out or
Well, it wasn't a meet and greet really. The
well,
security
they wanted to
officer,
meet and they wanted to greet
right.
something.
Security guard came over to me and was like, "Do you want to go backstage?" And I said, "Yeah." Me being all
I
bright-eyed
mean,
and
who wouldn't? Like, I
right,
mean,
I'm
that's like
bright-eyed. I'm 14. I'm like, "Oh my God, my favorite band at the time wants to meet me." No.
yeah, if I was allowed to do anything when I was younger, I would have jumped on that chance. And I feel like a lot of girls at that age would.
Right.
So,
So, and I guess that kind of leads us to, you know, why this was happening and
and what we can do to prevent it in the next generation
right.
type thing. I mean, in general, even movies have made this like a just a common thing, like almost famous, for example. We're
Glorified
not
it.
groupies, we're band-aids. They like romanticized it.
Right. We're here to inspire the
Yeah,
band.
and I mean, I fell for it. Like, I love that movie. It's still one of my favorite movies, but I used to just like envy her life. I'm like, I just want to be on tour buses and private
Right.
jets with
I
the
have a
band.
Stillwater tattoo. Like
Oh
I
shit, I
love
actually
that.
didn't know that.
I love that movie. But it did glorify
I think she's supposed to be like
15.
15 or 16 in that,
She's
and
15
she's
because she starts off saying she's 18 and then she's like, "How old are we really?" And he's like 17. And she goes, but are we really?" And I think he asks her and then finally they admit that they're 15 and
she's
she's
like,
like,
me
"Isn't the truth
too.
so freeing?"
Yeah, it's like it's such a good movie, but it's just so it just is. It's not a good look.
Well, it really boils down to that was kind of a culture thing back there then when
That was supposed to be based in like the what, 60s,
that was
70s?
the 70s. But even, 20 years ago, the culture around it, the culture in general was countdowns to the Olsen twins' 18th birthday and
Ew.
gross stuff like that. And it really blurred that line of what is and isn't appropriate. And we were taught, you know, to smile pretty and we'll get to go backstage. We were
Yeah.
accessories.
I mean, yeah. I mean, even back to like from what I remember from like Warped Tour, like the girls were like in tiny little shorts and like crop tops and like they're like 14, 15, like fanning over like the 25-year-old headliner.
Yep.
Like it's just wild, but like again, I can't really relate on this topic because I just really barely was able to do anything. But like also my dad, speaking of parents, like where are the parents?
Well, that's my biggest thing is, and I don't
We're not
blame
like victim blaming or anything
I
like
don't
that,
blame
but
anybody for this, but that I mean, they had to remind our parents where are your kids at 10 o'clock at night on the television because we were just doing whatever. I mean, we were grossly under supervised during that time period where we were getting dropped off at these events and unintentionally being handed to adults on silver platters, essentially, because you're just dropping your child off and driving away and hoping that everybody is going to have good morals at a rock concert.
no.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm not blaming parents
I'm
here,
not
but
blaming
like
parents either, but I am going to say that there could have been more parenting.
for sure.
Um, I mean,
My dad would never, like literally.
as
And
a
but like
parent,
my
I
friends
would
growing up,
never.
what?
I said, as a parent, I would
I
never.
mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, you are a parent, so you know, I mean, I don't have any kids, but I see like 13, 14-year-old kids just like walking home and I don't think
Right. Well,
that
and I
they
guess
should do that.
also know better, do better. So at the time, maybe they didn't realize that that was actually putting us in danger. So now we've learned from that. And now we say things like that's grooming because 20 years ago, there wasn't grooming
You didn't even hear the word grooming back
because it
then.
wasn't a thing. It was taboo. But these kids today, they don't even, I mean, you talk to a high schooler today, and they will actually tell you that it is not okay for a freshman to date a senior because they are that strict in this like mindset of if you are 18 and over, you should not be dating somebody that young, which is fantastic. Good for the kids.
That was not
But
a thing. I mean,
we
we had
didn't
so
have
many
that
freshmen and
mindset.
seniors at my school.
Right. Like, and everybody knew the girl that was a freshman that was dating the creepy dude that graduated 2 years before. Like, it was normalized. Again, not okay. And these people should have known better. And the girl should have been protected more.
Yeah. But it's like
But,
also weird because it's like not black and white because each state has a different age of consent, and that's fucking weird to me. Like, as a
right.
nation, we should be 18 and up.
Absolutely. Well, and then, we'd go to the shows and, oh, you don't look 15. You don't look 6. You're so mature.
Oh, so mature for your age. Like, you know I'm 15, and as even if I don't look 15, you know I'm 15. So like you need
Like,
to
I just
be,
told you my age. What do you mean?
yeah. Oh, well, she
So,
looked mature for her age. That's fucking weird. You still know her age.
exactly. Exactly. And meanwhile, at the time, I'm not saying that this is now, but at the time, the girls were being sexualized and shamed for it. Like we were the problem. Well, you
Yeah,
had
not
to,
the adults in the
right,
room.
not the grown ass men who should have known better and should have been looking to protect them. Every single one of you guys, I hope you have daughters. I hope you have daughters that then you have to worry about creep behavior with. That's my curse to you. But it just sucks. It sucks that it tainted an entire generation
Yeah. And I
and that
mean, stuff from even back then is coming up now. Like,
absolutely.
I mean, cancel culture is just huge these days.
It is huge, but where do you draw the line at cancel culture?
I mean, do you feel like if something happened when someone was in their 20s, when the person
I
was a
just
little
lost
bit,
my lighting. Hold on.
did it die or what?
It sure did.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, I'm gonna be a little dark, I guess, for the rest of this.
Is it like it charges or it doesn't plug in?
It does. I don't know where the charger is right now.
Oh shit, mine just plugs straight into the wall. That's the only reason mine doesn't die.
All right, hold on. We're gonna, here's what we're gonna do. Come on.
Your stabilizer.
We're gonna, yes.
Oh, that's better.
Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway,
Right. What were we talking about? Well, I mean, I know we were talking about, but what point was I at?
so you were saying
Okay, how do
that,
you feel about if something happened 15 years ago and that person has acknowledged it, has apologized for it, has went to therapy, and they are obviously like they were in their 20s at the time and they're what was that 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago?
well, that's my thing. Like, at what point do we have to
I don't want to say let
allow
it go
people,
because I'm sure,
no, but allow people to redeem?
yeah.
Or is there no redemption?
I just think if we're gonna like crucify certain people, everybody that has been accused of something or has admitted to something needs to be just as crucified as them.
Right.
And
Right.
like we don't do that. There's plenty of people, it's like they pick and choose who they want to crucify, and that's weird to me.
Right. Like, how do we choose who is?
Worthy of redemption and not worthy. And I don't know where that line is. It's
I
just
I don't really know where that line is either. And if any of you have any thoughts on it, or if you were a girl who grew up in the scene and
drop some comments
yeah,
below, or
drop
I
some
mean, even
comments.
email us and talk to us
Yeah,
about it. Like this
if
is
you want
not
to come
something
on
that
and
we
talk,
just
yeah, want
we're
to come on and talk about your experience, please
yeah, for
do.
sure. I mean, and because I don't really have too much experience with it. I literally in my 20s got asked to take a shower with a really gross guitarist on his tour bus, and I was like, no, I'm good. That's the only experience I have. I'm never, again, I was never allowed to do anything until I was older. So I don't have too much to say on that,
No,
but we would
but
love to
we would
hear.
love to hear from you.
Yeah, for
So
sure. Or if you ever just want to like talk in general, not on this, to us in general, you can DM us as well.
absolutely. And then if anybody would like to check it out, we did run into Safe Gigs for Women when we were in London,
They
and
were so
they
nice.
so nice. They're a nonprofit organization that is working to keep women in the scene safe by stopping sexual assault at shows. If you see something, say something. Really, that's all there is to it, is we need to stand up for each other. We need to keep each other safe, and we need to keep the next generation safe.
Yep.
And yeah, so they're one of those nonprofits that are near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, they like sat there and talked to Jess for a really long time. Like we stopped at the booth and they were just so nice. They gave her some swag too.
They did. I have some cool pins on my bag now. And I guess really what it comes down to is the scene isn't dead, but the silence around this subject should be.
Yeah, agreed. Mic drop. Ooh,
Like
we have a mic this time.
we do. All right, emo jury. Welcome to Scene Court, where we try the scene, not each other. Today on the stand, the human chaos tornado himself, Ronnie Radke.
Your wishful boyfriend. He's got the eyeliner, he has the abs and the tweets that no one has literally ever asked for, and yet he still headlines sold out tours. So is Ronnie the villain, the anti-hero, or is he just the scene's equivalent of a spicy jalapeno? Chaotic, aggressive, and slightly addicting.
Let's start at the beginning of the year 2006. The vibe unhinged. We have a fight, a fatal shooting. Ronnie did not pull the trigger, but he did get hit with battery charges and went to prison for parole violations. Already, we're not off to a great start, Ronnie.
Then there was the mic stands, literal mic stands. He threw them into the crowd and like he was auditioning for fucking WWE emo edition. Two people were hospitalized and the man has rage and aim. That's quite the deadly combo.
There's also that little habit of publicly roasting fans and critics and anyone who says anything remotely negative about him online.
We love
Ronnie,
you.
I say this with love. Block and release. It's cheaper than the PR firms.
But here's where it gets complicated. He's sober now. He says he's grown. He's also raising a daughter, and he swears he's just being real in a world full of fakes, which I can relate to him on that one.
Which brings us to the Wreck-It Ralph defense. Just because he bad guy doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
I, maybe not. I don't know. He might be guilty of being a loud, impulsive, eyeliner loving maniac, but in this court, it's only a misdemeanor.
We're not here to cancel. We're here to contextualize.
Contextualize.
I don't know why I have so much trouble with that word. Ronnie is the symptom of a scene that never had guardrails, a scene that rewarded chaos and didn't teach the boys or the girls, how to handle fame, trauma, or accountability.
All right, so maybe it's not about Ronnie changing, it's about the scene evolving. And maybe someone just needs to take his phone away during tour.
In the case of Ronnie Radke, the scene finds him, the defendant, guilty of being messy, but not canceled. Parole has been granted. Alyssa, tell us about his parole.
All right, so he is going to have to serve. Where'd my final verdict go? Okay. He's going to have to do some community service at an emo's night, handing out emotional support flyers. He needs to apologize to every mic stand that he has assaulted. He needs to be he needs to serve as 1 week as a merch guy. And he's going to be forced to co-headline with Machine Gun Kelly. And Machine Gun Kelly closes for him, and he needs to pretend to like it.
I I I want tickets to that show.
Yeah, the tickets to all their downfalls, I'm sure.
I want tickets to all the downfalls. But Ronnie, we are watching you, you eyeliner prince. However, don't cancel us. Don't hate us. We love
Don't be
you.
mean to us. We love you, actually. We love your band. We love you.
And if
But
you ever want to come on our show, you can
please,
email us at
yeah.
emodollspodcast@gmail.com.
Bye, y'all. Come cry with us next week.
Or see us in the pit.
Bye, y'all.